In today's video, we're looking at data communication and networks. In today's video, we're looking at data communication, telecommunication, the five major components of data communication, communication channel, types of transmission medium, and the ones that we're looking at today are the twisted pair cable, the coaxial cable, the fiber optic cable, and the last thing that we'll be doing in today's video is a transmission medium comparison, and specifically we'll be looking at the advantages and disadvantages of the twisted pair cable, the coaxial cable, and the fiber optic cable. Data communication. Data communication is the use of communication channels for the transmission of data to and from computers. The communication channels can either be wired or wireless. Network cables or public telephone lines are examples of wire form, while radio waves or light rays are examples of wireless form. Telecommunication. Telecommunication is a transmission of data without changing it over a far distance. Telecommunication is a subset of data communication. So here we have data communication, and here we have telecommunication as a subset of data communication. We'll be looking now at the five major components of data communication. First, we have the sender. The data message is sent by a device. This device is called a sender. The sender can be a computer, a telephone handset, a video camera, and so on. Then the second component of data communication is a receiver. The message is received by a device. This device is called a receiver. The receiver can be a computer, a telephone handset, a video camera, and so on. Message. The information to be communicated is called the message. The message can consist of text, numbers, images, pictures, sound, or videos, or a combination of these. The fourth major component of data communication is protocol. Data communication is governed by a set of rules called a protocol. Communicating devices use a protocol which represents an agreement between these devices. The fifth major component of data communication is transmission medium. A message travels from sender to receiver using a transmission medium. This medium is the physical path that the message travels. Communication channel. In a network, communication is facilitated by a communication channel. One or more transmission medium or media are used to make a communication channel. Communication channel. Depending on the direction that the data flows through the communication channel, this channel is placed into three different groups. The first group, the data flows through the communication channel in one direction as indicated by this red arrow. In the second group, we have the data flowing through the communication channel in both directions, but not at the same time. Group 3, the data flows through the communication channel in both directions and at the same time. Types of communication channel. We have the simplex. A simplex is a communication channel in which data is transmitted in only one direction. A half duplex is a communication channel in which data is transmitted in both directions but not at the same time. A full duplex or duplex is a communication channel in which data is transmitted in both directions at the same time. Communication channel. So here we have the simplex, and it is showing you that the data travels in one direction only. The half duplex, the data travels in both directions, but not at the same time. And in the full duplex or duplex, the data travels in both directions at the same time. Types of transmission medium. There are two main categories that transmission medium can be divided into. The first one is guided medium, which is also known as a physical transmission medium. And secondly, we have the unguided medium, which is also known as a wireless transmission medium. For short distance transmission of data, guided media are used. For long distance transmission of data, unguided media are used. When it is impractical or not convenient or impossible to install cable, wireless transmission is best suited. Types of transmission medium. Here are some popular types of guided medium. Here we have the twisted pair cable, and it's a metallic version. Here we have the application of the twisted pair cable is connected to the back of this computer equipment. Here we have the coaxial cable. Here we have the fiber optic cable by itself, and here it is connected maybe to the back of a server. And the fiber optic cable can be glass or plastic. So here now we are looking at the popular types of transmission medium, and we have the twisted pair cable, we have the coaxial cable, and we have the fiber optic cable, right? And these are the three examples of guided medium, right? Popular types of unguided medium are cellular radio, a stable communication connections between two moving devices or between one mobile unit and one stationary unit using a form of radio wave. Then two, we have microwave, a high-speed signal transmission using a form of radio wave. Microwave is up to 4,500 times faster than dial-up modem. Microwave can only be used where there is a line of sight transmission. A ground or earth-based station is used. We're continuing looking at the popular types of unguided medium, and the third one is communication satellite. Microwave signals are sent from a ground or earth-based station to a space station. Transmission capability is provided to and from any location on Earth, no matter how far away, using satellite microwave. Then fourthly, we have the infrared. This is the use of infrared light waves to send signals. Infrared is only for a short distance and requires line of sight. Transmission medium comparison. The first medium that we'll be looking at is a twisted pair cable. The advantage of the twisted pair cable is that it is cheap. The disadvantage is that it is susceptible to interference. Two, the coaxial cable. The first advantage of this coaxial cable is that it transmits data faster than the twisted pair cable. The second advantage is that both digital and analog signals can be accommodated using the coaxial cable. The disadvantage of the coaxial cable is that it is heavy and bulky. Another disadvantage of the coaxial cable is that it is expensive than the twisted pair cable. The third transmission medium that we're looking at is the fiber optic cable. The advantage of this cable is that it is lighter and smaller than the coaxial cable and the twisted pair cable. The disadvantage of the fiber optic cable is that it is expensive when compared to the twisted pair cable and the coaxial cable. Another disadvantage of the fiber optic cable is that installation and modification is hard. The third disadvantage for the fiber optic cable is that it is fragile and therefore it is easy to break. So in today's video, we looked at data communication, telecommunication, the five major components of data communication, communication channel, types of transmission medium, and the three that we looked on today were the twisted pair cable, the coaxial cable, the fiber optic cable, and we also looked at the transmission medium comparison with respect to the disadvantage and advantages. So in today's video, we looked at data communication and networks.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.